Namaste. Yoga Sutra first. Book 2, Sutra 55. Book 2 has 49. I'm sorry. Book 2 has 55 sutras. Okay, there you go. Namaste. Tasmi는 sati shiva saprashiva sayol gati bitu chedah shiva saprashiva sayol gati yolgati shiva saprashiva sayol gati bitu chedah shiva saprashiva sayol gati bitu chedah prano yamah satyam sanajaya prahyasiyam Payora Chamanam Shiva Sah Gaushtasyam Gaushtuyasyam Vayor Nihasaranam Prashiva Sah Dayorgati Bijachedan Upaya Pavah Prano Yamah. Namaste. Let me just double check this fuzzy spelling. 49. Yeah, okay. Namaste. Wonder is this the restraint of breath, cutting off the flow of inspiration and expiration. After the mastery of posture. Inspiration is the sipping in of the outer wind. Expiration is the expulsion of the abdominal wind. Restraint of the breath is the cutting off of the flow of these two, the absence of both kinds. Veda next, thank you. Okay. Oops. Okay, here we go. Namaste. Ayamiha pratamo thai thatur pilhotan thatur pilhotan yachish Athavarash viduyah 야마프나 바노 프로가보 비루루 줄바네 슈 찌뜨람 비프밤 비셰 아그네 까당 따 아누셔그 푸바드 데바시앙 짜타나무 아탕 히 뜨방 자그르 프리 자그르 프리레 말땅소 비쿠슈 비두여무 라타바남 비짜타삼 마시아는또 디아미바 스트르피흐 비시베쇼 마트바라놈 하스깔따람 다메 슌 두담 비바스바토 비슈방 야스짜쇼 누이라피 자푸르흐 갸뚜마야보 프르가바남 비셰 담임 호따라마누셔크 찍기트밤삼 호따라마누셔트 찍기트밤삼 니 슈에디레 라는 밤 바바카쇼치 샴 야제슈탐 사부탄 타마피흐 땀 샤시바티슈 마트르슈 바나 비타마시리땀 제트람 사는땀 구하 이땀 수베담 구지달티나무 사사시양 야드비유땅 다스미는 니우 타는 니우 다스미는 니우 타는 느르 따스 다스미는 니우 타는 느르 따시암 타마는 라노 타마는 라노 야는 땅 대방흐 마함 아그닐 나마상 라타하비오 베라트바라야 사다미드르 따방 베라트바라시야 두디아니 비드바누페 아는 땅 로다시 삼치키트바는 두땅 이야세 브라디반 우란워 비두시떠로 디반 아로타나니 그르시남 땅 에마 루샤타흐 부로 파시짜시는 발질바푸쇼 미데감 파시짜리는 발질 아멘 파시짜리시는 발질발 파시짜리시는 발질바푸쇼 미데감 후슈 야다프라비땅 다타테하 갈팜 사디아세찌주장아또 바바시두 두따흐 사디움 짱따시양 따드르샤나 모조 야다시양 빠또 아누방아티 쇼치흐 부르너크티 디그마 마타세슈 지흐밤 스티랑 지다는날 다야테 비 자문파이흐 드르슈 야다는날 드르슈누 바바쿠쇼 드르슌 두담 그루누테 야흐보 아그니흐 바타시아 메르루임 사차테 니줄 바는나슌 나 바자야테 이는베 알방 Namaste. Very difficult. Here, by ordainers, was this God appointed first invoker, past that worship to be praised that writes, whom Apnabana and the Purugus cause to shine, bright-colored in the wood, spreading from home to home. Whom shall thy glory as a god, Agni, be suddenly shown forth? For mortal men have held thee fast, adorable in all their homes. Seeing thee faithful to the law, most sapient like the starry heaven, illumining with cheerful ray each solemn bright in every house. Vivashivan's envoy living men have taken as their ensign swift, the ruler over all mankind, moving like Prugu in each home. Him the intelligent have they placed duly as invoking priest, welcome with sanctifying flame, best worshipper, with sevenfold might. In his eternal mothers in the wood, concealed and unapproached, kept a secret, though his flames are bright, seeking on all sides quickly found. That as food spreads forth in this earthly odor, gods may rejoice them in the home of order. Great Agni, served with reverence and oblation, flies ever to the sacrifice the faithful. But of each right, skilled in an envoy's duties, knowing both worlds and that which lies between them. Thou goest from of old, a willing herald, knowing full well heaven's innermost recesses. Bright God, thy path is black, light is before thee, thy moving splendor is the chief of wonders. When she, yet unimpregnate, hath conceived thee, even when newly born, thou art an envoy. Yet newly born, his vigor is apparent when the wind blows upon his fiery splendor. His sharpened tongue he layeth on the brushwood, and with his teeth even solid food consumeth. When he hath borne out food with swift flame swiftly, strong Agni makes himself a speedy envoy, follows the rustling of the wind, consuming and courser-like speeds, drives the swift horse onward. Okay. Thank you. Upanishad next. Okay. Namaste. Chan and Dogi Upanishad, Book 6, Calendar 2. Namaste. Sadevam Somedamagaram Asi Dekamevan Vidiyam Dadataikam Ahura Sadebedamagaram Asi Dekamevan Vidiyam Dasama Dasataha Sajujayatam Gudnasatu Kalu Somia Ivama Sian Diti Hovanchan Gatamasataha Sajujayatati Satatu Bevan Somedamagaram Asi Dekamevan Vidiyam Asi Dekamevan Vidiyam Tadai Kushota Bahu Siam Prajayayati Tatetejo Surujatan Tatetejan Aikushota bahu siam prajayayati dada posorojatam tasma diatra kavacham shochati sevedate ban purushas tejasa eva dada tiapo jayanante. Sorry. Tang apa aikushananta bahubhyah siyama prajayamahiti tang ananama surajananta tasma diatra kavan paishati tadeva puyishitamananam pavati adipyam eva tadatyananadiyam jayate pavati adipyam eva tadatyananadiyam jayate iti divitiyah kanundvah. Namaste. Let me just double check here. I pronounced this a little weak. No, it's good. It's good. I'm OCD. I'm completely OCD. In the beginning, my dear, this world was just being Sat, one only, without a second. To be sure, some people say, in the beginning, this world was just non-being, Asat, one only, without a second. From that non-being, being was produced. But verily, my dear, whence could this be, said he? How from non-being could being be produced? On the contrary, my dear, in the beginning, this world was just being, one only, without a second. It bethought itself, with that hour many, let me procreate myself. It emitted heat. That heat bethought itself, with that hour many, let me procreate myself. It emitted water. Therefore, whenever a person grieves or perspires from the heat, then there is produced water. That water bethought itself, with that hour many, let me procreate myself. It emitted food. Therefore, whenever it rains, then there is abundant food. So food for eating is produced just from water. Okay. I have to double check what I did yesterday, because I think I did Ramayana. If I did Ramayana yesterday, I don't want to do it today. I don't think so. I'll have to double check. But either Srimad Bhagavatam or Mahabharata coming up. In the title it says Mahabharata right now. I have to double check what I did yesterday, because I'm following, I do Srimad Bhagavatam, and then I do Mahabharata, and then I do Ramayana. So, yeah, let me double check here. Thank you. Taking a 2-minute break, and then either Mahabharata or Srimad. You know what? I'll find out right now. So it's gonna be Ramayana next. Okay. It's not Ramayana in 2 minutes. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Ramayana, chapter 44, and Balakanandva, the first book. It's the oldest epic on Earth. It's about 1.5 million years old. And today it's really short. Yeah, short reading today. Tonight's Shabbat, so I'm glad. Okay. I hate their spelling of Ganga. They keep on spelling it Gamga. Chewing gum or something. Gum. Alright, perfect. There you go. Namaste. Chatush Chatavarim Shah Sargah. Namaste. Sakatavan Sagaram Rajan Gangangaya Nugatasatadan Pravivesha Talam Pumeriatrante Pasumasat Kurtah Pasumanyata Plute Rama Gangangaya Salilana Vai Saivaloka Prapulbrahma Rajana Midama Brabit Taritan Narashal Dula Divam Yatan Shicha Devabat Shoshutuiha Puttara Sasranui Sagarasya Mahatmanah Sagarasya Jalam Loke Yabatasata Syati Partivam Sagarasya Tamajah Saive Divi Sitasyananti Devavat Iyam Jan Tuhitan Jeshutwa Dava Gangangan Pabishyoti Devata Kurutana Jan Namanata Loke Sitasyati Vishurutan Gangangan Deripatagan Nama Dibyan Pagiratiti Jam Drina Bato Pavayananti Tasmat Deripatagan Sumurutan Pitamahanam Sarveshom Devamatra Manuja Thipa Kurushavan Salilam Rajan Pratijiñanama Pabaljaya Majiñama Pratijiñama Pabaljaya Pabaljaya Pratijiñanama Pabalja Pratijiñama Pabaljaya Kulvakeno Hite Rajamsutana Diyachaya Shasan Rajamsutana Diyashasan Tadang Taiminum Bravareno Ta Naisho Braputo Manoratah Tataivam Shumatan Patasa Loke Pratima Tejasan Gangangam Pratayatan Netum Pratijiñan Na Pavaljitan Rajaishwino Gunavatan Mai Shri Samatejasan Matutulia Tapasan Jaivan Kushotra Taimasatitana Jam Tili Pena Mahapaga Tava Pitran Titejasan Punarna Shakitam Netum Gangangam Praltayatanaka San Devayang Samatikranantan Pratijinyan Purushashapan Praputosi Paramam Loke Yashahu Paramasamamatam Tachajang Ganganga Bataranam Devayang Guruta Marimdama Anena Cha Pavan Praputo Talmasya Yatanam Mahat Pulavayasava Devama Temanam Narotama Sadochitte Salile Purusha Shire Shuchwa Shuchiha Punuya Palo Pava Pita Mahanam Saiveshwam Gurushavam Salilakariyam Sivasati Dasatu Kamishuyami Sivam Lokam Kamiyatam Nirupa Ityevam Bukutavam Deveshaha Savalokapita Mahaha Yatagatam Yatagachachad Devalokam Mahayashaha Pagiratasutu Rajaishriha Kurutavam Salilamutamam Yatagramam Yatanyayam Sagaranam Mahayashaha Gurutodakaha Shuchi Rajan Sivapuram Praviveshaha Samurudadai To Narashira Shutwa Sivarajyam Prashashasan Ha Pramumodam Jan Lokasatam Drupamasadya Rakavam Nashito Shokaha Samurudadai To Papuban Bigata Jivaraha Esho de Rama Gangangayan Visitaro Pihito Mayan Sivasati Prapunuhi Padramte Samthyaka Loti Baltate Samthyaka Loti Baltate Sorry Tanyam Yashasyama Yushuyam Puturyam Sivalgyamata Pijam Yah Shirabayati Vipureshu Kushatriyash Vitareshu Kushatriyash Vitareshu Jam Priyanante Vitarastasyan Priyanante Daivatani Jam Idama Kyanama Yushuyam Ganganga Vataranam Shupama Yah Shiranoti Jan Ga Kotasatan Saivan Gamanava Punuyat Saive Pan Pan Pranosyananti Ayuh Giltishijan Valtate Namaste. Etiyanshwe Srimad Ramayanwe Paramikiye Adikabye Palakanandwe Chatush Chatavarim Shah Saikah Canto 44. Reaching the excavation made by Sagara's sons, followed by the Ganganga, the king then entered the lowest stratum of the bowels of the earth, where his great-granduncles lay reduced to ashes. When their ashes had been thoroughly washed by the water of the Ganganga, Brahma, the overlord of the whole universe, spoke to the king as follows. The 60,000 sons of the high-souled Sagara have been delivered, O tiger among men, and have ascended to heaven like gods. Like gods, all the sons of Sagara will abide in heaven so long as the water of the ocean continues to exist on earth, O prince. Nay, this Ganganga will be your eldest daughter and will now be widely known in the world by the name derived from you. The Ganganga will be called Tripataka, Divyan, and Bhagirati, because it carves its way through the three spheres. Hence it is designated as Tripataga, Offer water here to all your great-granduncles, O ruler of men, and implement the vow. O king. This ambition was not at all realized in those days by that ancestor of yours, who enjoyed exceptional glory and was the foremost of pious souls. Even so, the vow could not be redeemed, O dear child, by the royal sage Amshuman, who was invested with the glory which had no parallel in the world, who longed to bring the Ganganga, was full of excellences, possessed a splendor resembling that of great brushweeds, was my equal in asceticism, and devoted to the duties of a Kshatriya. The Ganganga could not be brought, O highly blessed one, even by your exceedingly glorious father, Dilipa, much though he implored her, O sinless prince. Much though he implored her, O sinless prince. I'm sorry. That vow has been implemented by you, O jewel among men, and you have attained the highest glory, solicited even by the greatest in the world. The celebrated achievement in the shape of bringing down the Ganganga has been accomplished by you, a subduer of foes, and by this you have attained the great reward of virtue. Even though pure, bathe yourself, O jewel among men, in the water, which is fit for bath all the year round, and attain the reward of your merit, O superman. Offer water to all your great I can't say certain words because my injuries. Offer water to all your great-granduncles. May all be well with you. I shall go back to my realm. You may return, O protector of men. Saying so, the highly glorious Brahma, the overlord of gods, ascended to the realm of gods even as he had come, having offered the best water to Sagara's sons in order of seniority and according to the scriptural ordinance, and having gratified his other forebears and getting purified, the exceptionally glorious Bhagirata, a seer among kings, for his part returned to his capital, so the tradition goes. His aim having been realized thereby, he ruled over his kingdom, O jewel among men. The people greatly rejoiced to get him, their king, O scion of Rakhu. With their grief dispelled, they felt accomplished of purpose, and found their anxiety gone. In this way, O Rama, the story of the Ganganga has been narrated to you at length by me. Attain blessedness, may prosperity attend you. The hour of Sanantya prayers is slipping past. The hour of Sanantya prayers is slipping past. The departed forebears of the men who narrate to the Brahmanos, the Kshatriyas, and others this story, which fetches wealth and renown, is conducive to longevity and ensures the birth of a male issue, and also residence in heaven, feel gratified and gods get propitiated. He who listens, O sign of Kakutasita, to this blessed story of the descent of the Ganganga, which is conducive to longevity, bids fair to attain all his desired objects. All his sins totally disappear, and the span of his life as well as his fame extends. Thus ends Canto 44 in the Balaganandwa of the glorious Ramayana of Valmiki, the work of Rashwi and the oldest epic. Okay, Kalki Purana next and last. I'm gonna take a 3-minute break. Thank you. Okay. Almost done with Kalki Purana again. This is my 3rd or 4th time reading it. I'm gonna read it from, front to back twice more, I think, every day. And then it'll be part of all the other studies. I won't do it every day. I'll do it maybe once every 4 sessions or something like that. It's the most difficult literature in Sanskrit, in my opinion. It's really hard. Here we go. Namaste. Sutra Uvacham Tato Davagano Salve Brahmano Sahitan Rataiha Savaiha Savaiganoiha Paripurataha Karakim Darashatu Mupayayuha Mahashoyaha Saganan Talbaha Yenanara Shita Pasaroganoha Samajagamuha Brahmuditaha Shamampalam Surapujitama Tatra Katavan Sapatye Karakim Samala Lochanama Kamala Lochanama Tejonitim Prapananam Jananamapaya Pradama Nilaji Muta Sangankasham Dilkapi Barabahukama Dilkapi Barabahukama Giri Duenaika Balnuena Giri Duenaika Balnuena Satira Bidyuna Nipena Dama Chopamanam Diumanuina Gunandalena Pishopina Sahashola Pavika Sadhubana Padanam Sahashola Pavika Sadhubadanam Samita Shopinama Gurapa Kato Kushopi Kushwa Papari Kushwa Petapi Pakushwakama Daraha Lorulam Sadhu Baku Shoshanandana Kana Tamanu Ishiriya Daraha Rodula Sadhu Baku Shoshit Daraha Rodula Sadhu Ro Saraha Rodala Sad Bakushashan. Oh God. Taraha Rodala Sad. Taraha Rodala. Taraha Rodala Sad Bakushashan. Shashichan Drakan. Taraha Rodala Sad Bakushashan. Shashichan Drakan. Come on. Taraha Rodal. Ro. Taraha Rodalam. Taraha Rodala Sad Bakushashan Drakan. Tamanu Ishriyan. Kumudvati Modavaham. Kumudvati Modavaham. Supuracha Chakra. Supuracha Chakra Yutamam Barama. Salvadan Ananda Sanandohara Sorula Sita Vigrahama. Salvadan Ananda Sanandohara Sorula Sit. Salvadan Ananda Sanandohara Saraloha. Saralola Sorula Sita Vigrahama. Very hard. Salvadan Ananda Sanandohara Sorula Sita Vigrahama. Na manoi gano dio ta di pitam. Na manoi gano dio ta di pitam. Rupamad putam. 다들 술다바가는 탈방 예 전이에 사무방 가땅 파그티영 바라마양 유크땅 바라마나는 다비그라함 가르김 가말라 파트라 구숑 두슈투부흐 바라마다랑트 대봉 우주흐 와우 boy. Jaya Shesha Shamkoe. Jaya Shesha Shamkoe Shakakusha. Jaya Shesha Sam. Oh man. Jaya Shesha Samko Sam. Jaya Shesha Samkoe Shasak. Jaya Shesha Samkoe Shakakusha Prakil no. Jaya Shesha Samkoe Shasak. Jaya Shesha Samkoe Shak. Jaya Shesha Samkoe Shakakusha Prakil no. Nalo드 Dama 상은길 Nalo드 Dama 상은길 너희샹 대배샹 비시배샹 푸대샹 파바흐 다바나는 땅 자는 따스티또가 자는 따흐스티똥은가 뿌스 따라뜨나 프라파 파다파다 지다 나는 따 샤크트 와우 자는 따흐스티똥은가 뿌 자는 따흐스티똥은가 뿌 따라뜨나. Sorry, now I'm being distracted on top of this. 따바나는 따 자는 따흐스티똥은가 뿌 따라뜨나 프라파 파다파다 지다 나는 따 샤크트 프라카시 그렇다 셰셜로가트라 야트라 바쿠쇼허스탈레 파스바트 가우스투 파시엄 메카우카라 자츠차리 메카우카라 자츠차리라드 비자자 티샤 문자나나. Very difficult. Yeah. 메카우카라 자츠차리라 메카우카라 자츠차리라드 비자 티샤 문자나나 본자나나 almost. 메카우카라 자츠차리라드 비자 티 메카우카라 자츠차리라드 비자 티 샤뿐자나나 드라히 비슈노 사다라흐 바얌 뜨밤 프라파느나흐 Yadia Satya Nugara Hosama Kam Praja Baikunan Tami Shivara Diakatavan Shansita Puta Kanundam Satya Talma Birutattaha Karekis Tesha Miti Pachaha Shurutavan Paramahashwitaha Patra Mitraiha Paripuratasha Chakara Kamane Matima Putrana Huyang Chaturo Mahabala Parakramane Rajye Dikushwipian Sahasan Taimishutwana Prakrati Priyana Tataha Prajaha Samahuya Kathayitvan Nijaha Kathaha Praha Tana Nija Niriyanam Devana Buparotataha Tacha Trutavan Taha Prajaha Saivan Rurudulbisma Yana Bitaha Tam Prahuha Pramnotaha Putran Yatan Pitarami Shivarama Prajan Uchuha Po Nata Saiva Talmajinyam Nasamana Diakutumihai Hasi Yatara Devam Tatara Tu Payam Yamaha Pranotabatamalam Pranotabatasalam. The letters are tiny on top of everything. Priyang Gruha Tana Nyatra Putraha Pranosatabanugaha Paratreha Pishokaya Chinyatavam Yajinya Purushama Iti Tadvachanam Shrutavan Sanantavayitavan Sadukati Piha Prayayao Kulina Hurudayah Patani Pyam Saito Vanam Himalayam Munigano Irakilnam Jahunabi Jalaiha Paripurnam Devaganoiha Savitam Manasaha Priyama Katavan Peshanuha Suraganoy Varatashacharu Chatulpucha almost. Suraganoy Varatashacharu Chatulpujaha Ushwitavan Jahunabitire Sasamaratmanamatmana Purno Jyotilmayaha Sakushwi Paramatma Puratanaha Mapao Surya Sasranam Tejorashi Samadhyutiha Shangan Kachakaragada Padma Shangan Shai Unga Diaiha. Wow. Shangan Kachakaragada Padma Shai Unga Diaiha Shai Unga Diaiha Samapishututaha Na Langankara no Nancha Sama Langankara no Kuratiha Vavarashosadam Suraha Pushapaiha Kausatupa Bukota Kanantanama. Almost. Kausatupa Bukota Kanantarama Sugananti Kusuma Sara Eldebam Dunundupi Niha Savanaiha. Man. Sugananti Kusuma Sugananti Kusuma Sa Ryan Deva Dunundupi Niha Savanaiha Sugananti Kusuma Sara Deva Dunundupi Niha Savanaiha Dushitua tushituvul muhuha, Saibe lokan sasatan nujangama, sasatan nujangama, Durashatavan, Rupamaru Pasiyan, Nidyanwe, Vaishnavam Padama, Tad Durashatavan, Mahadan Shacharyam, Patyuha, Karikel Mahatmanaha, Raman, Padman, Jan, Tahanam, Pravishyan, Tamapa Patuha, Taimaha, Kurta Yugam, Karikera Jinyayan, Purativi Talem, Yhosa Patanel, Susukinel, Pulokam, Jeratushichirama. Sorry. Devan Pishichan Maruha Kamam, Karikera Deshakarino, Prajaha Samampalayanandel tu Puvam, Jugupatuha Prapu, Pishan Kayu Papu Palaha, Karikel Liliano Midurashama, Shrutavang Sivapotram Vishoye, Nirapam Kurutavang Kato Panama, Anye Nirapatayo Ye Jan, Karikel Vira Hakash, Karikel Vira Hakashwitan, Tam Tian Yananto, Japanan Tashijan Virakatan, Sio Nirapasane, Iti Karikera Nanantasian Katan, Purana Pabanim, Katayitavan, Shukaha, Prayat, Naranarayano Shramama. Come on. Naranarayano Shramama. Maikanan Dwayan Dayo, Yen Jan Munaya Prashamayana, Shurtavanu Pavam, Karikasatam, Tyayananto, Jaguriyashaha, sorry. Nyasyan Ushansanat, Pumel, Na Taimishutwa, Prajan, Janah, Na Repan Yushua, Daridran Shijan, Na Ba Shalundwa, Na Haitukan, Na Tayo, Bia Tayah, Gleshan, Deva Putatma Samampavan, Deva Putatma Samampavan, Nilmata Sarah, Sadananandang, Bapu Vulji Bajan Tayah, Itya Tatakatitam, Karekerabataram, Mahodayam, Tanyam, Yashasyama Yushuyam, Savalyam, Savasatyayanam Parama, Shokasananta Papa Pakat, Shokasananta Papa Paknam, Kalibya Kulana Shanam, Sukhadam, Bokushodam, Loke, Panchitan, Tapala Bradam, Panchitan, Tapal, Panchitan, Tapa, Panchitan, Tapala Bradam, Panchitan, Tapala, I have problems saying time, pa. Right next to each other because of my injuries, making me laugh. Sukhadam, Mokushadam, Loke, Panchitan, Tapala Paradam, Dabat, Shansat, sorry, Now I'm being distracted again. Tabat Shastra Pratipanam Prakasho Puvi Rochatem Bhakti Panu Purana Kyo Yabat Loketika Matuk Loketika Matuk Loketika Matuk. Sorry. Shurtu Vaitat Purugubam Shajo. Sorry, somebody just kicked the floor or something. What the F? Shurtu Vaitat Purugubam Shajo Muniganoi Sangakam Saisho Bashi Chinya Devan Sutamameya Bota Viditam Sutamameya Bota Viditam Shri Loma Haisho Tamajam Shri Loma Haishya Shri Karekera Bataraba Kiamalam Pakati Pradam Shri Hareha Sushru Shuha Punaraha Satu Bachasam Ganganga Satabam Satakartaha Satu Bachasam Ganganga Satabam Satakartaha Punaraha. Yeah, okay. Done. Namaste. Iti Shri Kalki Purana Bhagavate Bhavishuya Trati Yamshe Kalki Niryanam Nama Unabimshotyayah. I'm going to take a 2-minute break and then the translation. That's it. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, translation. Sutra said, then all the gods, surrounded by their attendants and accompanied by Brahma, came to see Kalki riding their chariots. Maharshis, eunuchs, and the Apsaras, accompanied by Ganantaivas, also came to Shambhala, eulogized even by gods. Arriving there, they all saw the lotus side, the cluster of radiance and provider of refuge to shelter seekers, Kalki in the middle of the assembly. They also Kalki, looking beautiful like a dark cloud, strong and long-armed, with head adorned with a yellow crown, radiant like the sun, and glistening like a bolt of lightning. Everybody saw Kalki, bedecked with earrings, glittering like bright sunshine, his face blooming because of talking happily, and looking handsome because of sweet smile. Everybody saw Kalki, the destroyer of enemies, just by casting a compassionate side glance, his chest decorated with a dazzling necklace studded with moonstone gem. Everybody saw Kalki wearing the smell of water lilies, attired in bright clothes shining like rainbow, and the body ever radiant because of eternal bliss. All the gods, Ganantaivas, and all others who had come there saw the unparalleled beauty of Kalki, glowing with the radiance of a variety of gems. Filled with extreme devotion, they all started eulogizing respectfully the lotus petal-eyed Kalki, an embodiment of extreme bliss. The gods said, O Lord of the gods, O Lord of the whole universe, O Lord of all living beings, O the Endless One. You are like fierce fire burning the straws of all sufferings, O the repository of endless powers. All are present within you. The power of Shifranaga is vanquished by your feet due to the brightness of the gems endowed on your body. May you be victorious. O the Illuminator, O the dark complexioned, the three regions are lighted because of the brightness of the Gausitupa jewel shining on your chest, dazzling like the moon in the midst of dark clouds. We all have come under your shelter along with our wives. O Vishnu, please protect us. O Lord, if you have compassion on us, then please relinquish this world where truth and religion have been established among the living by you, and leave for your Vaikuntha. Hearing these words, Kalki, with great pleasure, decided to leave for heaven, accompanied by deserving friends. Kalki summoned his very strong, valorous, religious, and the beloved of the populace, 4 sons, and performed their coronation. Thereafter, Kalki called the populace, and having said his say, told them about his intended departure for heaven, because of the persuasion by the gods. Hearing this, the astonished public started weeping and said to Kalki with their heads bowed in the same way as a son says to his father. The subject said, O Lord, knower of all religions, you cannot forsake us here. O the lover of devotees, we shall go wherever you go. Although house, wealth, and sons are dear to all in this world, yet knowing you to be the remover of all sorrows in this and the other world, and also knowing you to be the supreme, our lives shall follow you only. Hearing such words of the subjects, he consoled them with good advice, and departed for the forest with a heavy heart, accompanied by his wives Padma and Rama. Going to the Himalayas, which were populated by the sages, pervaded by the waters of the Ganges, worshipped by the gods and pleasing to the heart, Kalki, assuming the 4-armed form of Vishnu, on the banks of the Ganges, surrounded by the gods, started meditating on self. Vishnu, in his full glow, the perceiver of all, supreme soul and eternal, radiant like the brightness of 1,000 suns, was looking splendid. Venerated by Kank, Sudarshana Chakra, mace, lotus, and the bow, the ornament of all ornaments, Vishnu was looking magnificent. The gods showered fragrant flowers, accompanied by the sounds of divine trumpets, on Vishnu wearing Gausitupa jewel on his chest. Saint Kalki, assuming the form of Vishnu at the time of his departure, the living and the still were astonished to see that magnificent form of the Formless One, and venerating him were enchanted. Seeing that great, astonishing, excellent form of their husband, that is, the Supreme Soul, Kalki, Rama and Padma entered the funeral pyre and merged with him. Taima and Kurutayuga, being rid of enemies by the decree of Kalki, forever roamed the earth blissfully. Devanati and Maru, also obeying the orders of Kalki, willfully protected the earth, nurturing the populace properly. Vishakayuba, on learning about the departure of Kalki for the heaven, relinquished the kingdom to his sons and left for the forest. Other kings also, who were extremely sad due to the separation from Kalki, meditating on him and chanting his name, became detached from the crown. Having narrated the tale of the eternal Kalki that purifies the world, the parent left for Naranarayanashrama. Maikanandvaya, etc., were the respite of peace. The sages Mai Gananduaya, etc., were the respite of peace. Hearing this legend of Kalki, meditating on him, started reciting his glories. The populace on earth was not non-religious, nor short-lived, nor poor, nor fraudulent, nor atheists during the rule of Kalki. There were no mental agonies, nor physical ailments, nor adibhautika, atidaivika, or atiadamika problems during the reign of Kalki. All living beings were devoid of jealousy and were ever filled with happiness. Thus has been told about the grand incarnation of Vishnu in the form of Kalki, which is bestower of wealth, fame, long life, and heaven. It is the repository of all welfare. It is the repository of all welfare. The tale of the incarnation of Kalki, who is dispeller of all hardships, sorrows, and sins of this world, is the annihilator of the evils of Kali, is the provider of happiness and liberation, and is the bestower of desired fruits to the seeker, has been related. Until the rise of sun-like worship of Kalki Purana, the fulfiller of all desires in this world, light of the scripture like lamps, will radiate in this world. Having heard the tale of Kalki, incarnate of Vishnu, the happy conqueror of senses, born into the lineage of Phrugu, and accompanied by other sages, Shaunaka, the sage requested Sudan, the son of Ramaharshunu, acknowledged as the bearer of profound knowledge and respected by gentile, to retell the eulogy of the Ganges for the benefit of the gentile, desirous of serving Vishnu. Thus ends the 19th chapter of Sri Kalki Purana, relating to the future happenings of the Lord, entitled, Thus ends the 19th chapter of Book 3 of Sri Kalki Purana, relating to the future happenings of the Lord, entitled Kalki Nidyanam, the departure of Kalki. There made so many mistakes here. Okay, the departure of Kalki. I'm done. Next is chanting. I didn't chant on live yesterday, so I'm gonna do that today for about 1 hour and 15 minutes. Not too long. I'll chant privately, but if I'm streaming my chanting, I'm just gonna do it for 1 hour and 15 minutes. That's it. Thank you. Have a good day. Namaste.